Fun fact, this NPC actually had the appearance of a swimmer in the original. I was confused because back then, there were no female swimmers. I don't think, anyway. So I haven't reached affection hacks levels with my Slowbro yet, it looks like. But it looks like I've gotten there with everyone else. So I will say the fairy type is also both awkward and very easy to be added into this game. Simply because, well, this was the generation that introduced a lot of poison types. I think there was like 23 or something ridiculous like that. I don't know, I feel like it's higher. Okay, Google, how many poison types in Gen 1? 33 poison types. Think that's enough? Ooh. Can never have too many of those. Well, at least until you got to the generations when they were completely useless. As of Gen 8, the heart scale mechanic was retired. Unless you count BDSP. Which I do not. That is a faithful remake of Gen 4. Oh, right. You were the trainer that I almost wiped to. How embarrassing. How very embarrassing indeed. True, but unless you have a Pokemon with that can swim in the water, you're kind of stuck here. Is every flying type going to have that? If so, I might be rethinking this whole Magneton thing. All right. Yeah, I probably am going to rethink the whole Magneton thing. It's okay. I have an idea. Kept going and crashed. Thank you, Affection Hacks. Touche. Touche. You know what would be what would be good? Electric flying. Oh wait. Because my problem is, without sturdy, Magneton's kind of frail. Alright. I know what to do. Give me an edge on flying types without the issue of drill run or jump kick. We're going to go get a rock type. Yes, that sounds silly, because it's still weak to ground and fighting. Not the one I'm thinking of. Also, another issue is I'm really going to have to max out Magneton's stats in order for it to even hold a candle to what Magnezone is capable of. Yeah, for what it's worth, Magneton is not a bad Pokemon. It's just, there's way too many Pokemon running fighting or ground type moves. I never noticed that in this game before. But here we are. And it's not recommended to use Magneton against Charizard. I wonder why. I at least resist you, and your defenses are not that great. Your speed and special attack, though, are pretty much unmatched. So cool free heals on a Pokemon that can't really do much to me. Da, 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 da. Hmm. It seems your boyfriend's good at racking up some money then. Oh, perfect. Another Pokemon to get some free health from. Because again, Cloyster's physical defense is good. Special defense, not so much. Why would you do that? No, not exactly. Once the pearl is formed, that's it. Well, correction. Once the pearl is extracted, that's it. If I understand how oysters work. You know, in some weird sort of way, I end up using Slowbro for 3 gyms in a row. I just realized. Technically speaking, I could have used him for the Poison Gym, but we didn't have access to that yet. Well, at least at a sane level. Let me put it that way. Yep, that indeed is how volcanoes work. Hey, cool, free heals. Oh yeah, I'm just remembering the structure for the next gym. It's actually very funny. Pinsir's bulkier than I thought it was. Hey, you're the one who attacked me! Yeah, that's true, but it's also a double-edged sword until you get the right amount of gym badges. I don't use docks. Oh yeah, that's right. Come on, go in the Pokemon Center. Thank you. foreshadowing. I will admit, though, the Alolan Meowth would actually make this a lot easier. If you have Let's Go Pikachu, you have a very good trade, whereas we get the Alolan Ninetales in this one, they get the Alolan Grimer in that one. Which has a very good typing. That being Poison Dark, meaning it only has one weakness. And is immune to Psychic. Dr. Fuji. Yeah, Fuji was kind of involved in a bit of a darker scheme. Okay. That guy used to give you Metronome. A TM from Metronome. A very good utility move to have, actually. No, that's not the worst thing to happen. All you do is go over it with some dry erase marker, let it sit for a sec, and then wipe it off. It's like nothing ever happened. Yeah, permanent marker. Not so permanent, is it? Yes, it is. Did that guy just tell me to go touch grass? Praise Helix! He has risen! And there's my Magneton replacement. Oh, I know. Surprise, surprise. Let's use a Pokemon this good. It doesn't sound like a great idea, though, because normally whenever you revive fossil Pokemon, their levels are terrible. Not in this game. They come to you at level 44, meaning they're pretty much ready to go almost immediately. Ooh, you have good nature, too. Lord Helix. He has risen. Of course, I have another idea, but it's going to take a lot longer. I might do this off screen, but the Alolan Vulpix is an idea as well. But again, I'm going to trade it up off screen because, or I don't know if I could take it with me because it's a traded It's a trade Pokemon, so it will evolve. It will move faster. It doesn't make sense in the context of the RP that I'm in, but I am going to use the Alolan Vulpix simply because I do need something that won't die to ground and fighting type moves immediately. Kind of think of it, what's its moveset? Can I? I should want to double check it. Because I might just be able to just evolve it now. Does it learn Moonblast on its own? Okay, Vulpix here has learned everything possible at this point. Alright, good to know. As for your evolution, which is Ninetales. Does Ninetales learn anything? I doubt it. Negative. Alrighty. Up, let's go ahead and go for it. Because I already have my answer to water types anyway, of Victory Bell. If I run to a Tentacruel, Slowbro. One of the few fairy types I don't mind going out of my way getting. Because the problem is, I have 3 special attackers and 3 physical attackers. I don't want to really mess up that balance. Huh. That's a nice touch. I like how in the anime he speaks in riddles. I'll take the Ninetales alongside. Simply because of the majesty that it gives off. Okay, you get to have a field day here. And that's going to be all the time that we have. So until next time, Ryo Nakage 33 signing off.